You're actually going on a suicide mission if you are trying to do life without God. We are limited in every single way. What is your assurance that you're doing the right thing? What is your assurance that, things are going to work out? What is your assurance that you are not wasting your time? What is your assurance that you're going to be great tomorrow? What is your assurance that things are just going to go well with you? I've been at that verge of just feeling like really, really hopeless. But the only thing that actually gave me assurance was the fact that I was doing life with God. The only reason that I know I'm doing the right thing is because that instruction came from God. Intelligence, your understanding, your experience is actually too little to make such massive decisions, and that is why you actually have to do adulting with God. Make these decisions with God. The best time to actually pursue a relationship with God is now. God actually wants to lead you more than you want to follow him. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Maya here, you guys. I'm so excited to be here, honestly. I'm so excited. You guys cannot even imagine how excited I am to be here. I'm just happy to be here. Honestly, I'm just so happy to be back in your faces. In this video, guys, we're just going to be talking about the old concept of adulting, the old concept of growing up. Over here, I just have on my table, I just have my makeup stuff, and we're just going to be gisting. Honestly, this video is nothing too serious. I think that's why I'm excited, because it's honestly nothing too serious. It's just us catching up, because obviously it's been a while, so I just really want us to catch up, and just talk about life in general. When I was still younger, younger than 16, 17-ish, I used to feel that people talking about adulting, always saying adulting is a lot, adulting is scam, those type of things. I felt like they were doing too much. I felt like they were just doing so much, honestly. It could not have been that bad. But honestly, being an adult myself, they were actually not lying. Adulting is actually a lot. So I moved out recently, and obviously there has been the shege, there has been the whole experiencing life and stuff, but it just felt like another tough season, another challenging season, because I'm quite used to going through challenging seasons in my life. But when I went home, guys, I actually did feel the difference between being a child and being an adult. Because when I was at home, I wasn't doing anything, because obviously I wasn't working. I was eating, I was not cooking. I was going out, I was not really spending money, because I was basically going out with my parents and they were the ones paying. And that was when the old difference between adulting and being a child really, really hit me, that you guys, this life is actually different. There are two different things, two entirely different lives. Nothing really prepares you for being an adult. I don't know, in my own personal opinion, I feel there should probably be some lecture or something. 1 minute you are a child, eating mommy's food, spending daddy's money, that type of thing, and all of a sudden you just become responsible for your own life, responsible for what you eat, responsible for where you go. Adulting, there's just this form of responsibility, and you're just basically responsible for your own life. I started uni recently. I'm quite used to independence, honestly, because I'm the first child. Then I've also taken leadership roles. But coming to uni, you guys, the first training that came with the whole moving to uni was the financial side. You're literally always managing money, because there was a time I actually went to a point where I was actually broke. My little advice, if you're starting uni in September, or you're starting uni anytime soon, I want to advise you, make sure you actually learn how to budget, because many times it's not even that you are not earning a lot. The money you are earning is actually enough, but you just do not know how to manage money. So watch videos. I know that there are so many resources on budgeting and stuff. Learn what works for you. Just make sure that you are learning how to do all of these things. I actually got to a point where I was actually broke, and God just was just there for me, honestly, because even not for God, I do not know how I would actually have been able to cope. Talking about God, this whole adulting journey, you're actually going on a mission if you are trying to do life without God. Honestly, you have mind. You have mind. Do you know? I don't know if you're not Nigerian and you're watching this. You have mind means you have mind. You are so courageous, and your courage is so inspiring, but it's not inspiring. I feel one of the main things, the main thing that's actually helped me navigate adulting well in a way, the fact that I'm doing it with God. Because you guys, I feel sometimes we forget that as human beings, we're actually really, really limited in our understanding. We're limited in every single way. We're limited in knowledge, limited in understanding, limited in strength, limited in every single thing possible. So imagine trying to at 19, you've literally not even lived up to half of your life. or you're probably 16, 17, 15, and like you are trying to figure out what course to study, where to study it at, like what you're supposed to be doing at every single time. Like it's literally a lot. Like I've heard like different stories of like, you know, teenagers getting into depression, you know, feeling like, you know, having feelings of hopelessness and things like that. And will I say I cannot particularly relate, because I feel like I've been at that verge of like losing my mind. Not losing my mind, I won't say losing my mind, I would say that, you know, I've been at that verge of like, you know, just feeling like really hopeless. But the only thing that actually like gave me assurance was the fact that I was doing life with God, or I am doing life with God, because you literally do not know tomorrow. You don't know if you are making the right decisions. Probably you made the decision to go to probably theology school, or you made the decision to actually study a particular course. You don't know if that course you are studying is going to be relevant tomorrow. Obviously, like we know the courses that are actually going to have prospect and stuff, but anything can happen with the world, anything can happen with your life, anything can happen like anywhere, anytime and stuff. But like, what is your assurance that you're actually doing the right thing? Like, have you guys actually questioned like the things that we do? Like, what is your assurance that you're doing the right thing? What is your assurance that, you know, things are going to work out? What is your assurance that you are not wasting your time? What is your assurance that you're going to be great tomorrow? What is your assurance that things are just going to go well with you? What is your assurance that you are not attending the wrong university? What is your assurance that you are not making the wrong decisions? What is your assurance that you are dating the right person? Like, what is your assurance? And if you ask me that question, honestly, I feel like my own assurance is not, I feel like my own assurance is God. Because the decisions you make as an adult, or as a young adult, as an adult that is like starting like your whole adulting journey, obviously have a very large impact on your life. And so imagine being like this young and having to like make decisions that actually have the ability to impact your life in 50 years from now, in 30 years from now, in 40 years from now. Like, that is actually too much pressure to put on yourself. Like, your brain is too small. Like, your intelligence, your understanding, your experience is actually like too little to make such massive decisions. And that is why you actually have to do adulting with God. Like, make these decisions with God. For those of you that don't know, I'm studying mental health nursing. This was based on an instruction from God, and, you know, a desire that God had placed in me and stuff. But despite being so sure, I don't think I've ever said this out before. This is the first time I'm saying this out. Over like the past 4 months, based on some things I know now, I've actually like asked myself like once or twice that am I actually doing the right thing? And like, I feel like my only assurance, the only reason that I know I'm doing the right thing is because that instruction came from God. And like, imagine I did not have God, I'd be doing it scared, but I'm doing it with so much assurance because I know that God has a reason for asking me to come to this university. God has a reason for asking me to come on this course. That is my assurance. And you guys, you can have this confidence as well if you involve God in your life. I know that quite a number of us are Christians. I know that you grew up in a Christian household. I know that, you know, your parents are Christians, your parents are probably pastors, you went to church all your life and stuff. But God is not calling you to religion. God is calling you to a relationship. And pursue a relationship with God, basically. Like, it's not too late, it's not too early, honestly. Like, the best time to actually pursue a relationship with God is now. Like and I know that if you're actually like adulting as well, you probably can relate to all the shaggy, like to all the to all the shaggy and stuff. And I'm not trying to say that shaggy is going to reduce when you actually pursue a relationship with God, but you can actually do things and do them right. You can do things and do them with an assurance that you are doing them right. You can do hard things, but be assured that, you know, no matter how tough life gets, I am not alone. I was literally having my bath like a few minutes ago, and, you know, I was just thinking, like, I was just like meditating and stuff. I don't know if I should call it meditating, but I was just thinking, and I was thinking about like how, you know, I don't know if you guys can relate, but like sometimes you want to like probably like maybe it's night and you want to pass like a path that is really dark here, and it's not as if it's unsafe to pass that path, but like you're just scared because obviously it's dark and anything can happen and stuff. But when you're with your friend, maybe you are told that like going through that path, you are just like this confidence, like you're like, oh, nothing can happen because we are two. You're not confident because your friend is a soldier. It's not as if your friend knows how to fight though, but because you guys are two, you are just kind of like sure that nothing will happen at least compared to when you are going through that path by yourself. When you go through life with God, you're going through life with somebody who actually knows the end from the beginning. You're going through life with somebody who actually has the best in mind for you. So when he's telling you to do something, you know that this person wants the best for me, so I can actually follow him blindly. You're going through life with somebody who actually can fight for you. You're going through life with somebody who actually cares so much about you, who actually cares so much about your future and stuff. I was having a conversation with somebody today, and I was just telling her how God actually wants you to walk in his will more than you desire to walk in his will. God actually wants to lead you more than you want to follow him. So many times we are crying for clarity. We want to know what God wants us to do, and God actually is more desperate to actually communicate his plans to you than you are willing to hear his plans for your life. So those are the perks basically. I don't know, I feel like this video has been all over the place, because even the makeup I said I want to do I've not really done it. But I hope you guys have been able to learn one or two things from everything I've said all over the place and stuff. If you're watching this video, honestly, this is your sign to take your walk with God seriously. This is the best time. Adulting is too hard. Life is too hard to go through it alone. Don't put yourself through such torture. God really wants to do life with you. Pursue a relationship with God. God actually cares for you much more than you actually can ever imagine. He cares for you so deeply, and you cannot even imagine. The Bible tells us about how before we were formed, he knew us, or God was actually talking to Jeremiah, but we see the mind of God to man. Actually, before he formed Jeremiah, he knew Jeremiah and he ordained Jeremiah as a prophet to nations. And we see the mind of God to every single one of us, that before he formed you, he knew you, and he loves you so much. Before the foundations of the earth, God actually had a plan to save humanity, and that is how much he cares about you. His plans for you are older than you. He wants to reveal these plans for you, but you can never know them until you actually pursue a relationship with him. So I just pray that this year there is strength to pursue a relationship with God. There is a desire. God set your heart on fire for him in the name of Jesus, and you actually do pursue a relationship with God this year in the name of Jesus. And if you want to actually pursue a relationship with God and you need some sort of accountability, you need some sort of guidance and stuff, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'll just put my Instagram link in my bio, so please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I don't know if I was able to finish. This is not how I do my makeup, honestly. I talked more than I did my makeup, but I'll just complete the makeup off camera and I'll come and show you guys the final result. Anyway guys, this is the finished look. I don't know, I feel the ate. I think I actually did eat. It looks really simple, my type of glam, and yeah, it looks really simple and nice. Let me know what you guys think about the whole face beauty and stuff. Unfortunately, I wasn't actually able to show you guys my makeup process. If you guys actually want to see my everyday makeup routine, I don't wear makeup every day, but I have a set makeup routine that actually sits really well with my complexion and stuff. So if you guys really want to know how I achieve this look, please let me know, so I could do a full video on probably not a tutorial, because I'm not a pro, but I could just do a video on how I achieve this look and stuff. I really hope you guys were able to learn one or two things from this video, even though it was all over the place. I really hope you guys were able to learn something. If you were not able to learn anything, please, this one thing, make sure you take away from this video: you cannot do adulting without God. It's going to be a failed attempt. You can't do life without God, honestly. doing life without God it's not going to work. Like, it's not going to work at all. So please, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Let me know your best part of this video. I'm so sorry this video is chaotic. I'm so sorry it's chaotic. Honestly, I do not like chaotic videos, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what type of videos you guys would love to see this year. My videos will be more of like sit down videos, honestly. So let me know what topics you would like me to talk about, you know, and I'll talk about them if I'm able to like talk about them. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.